Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your 30-minute at-home glute and leg workout. What you need today? Dumbbells, a mini band. What you need today? Dumbbells and a mini band. For resistance reference, I do have a pair of 25-pound dumbbells and a medium to heavy resistance band. You and I are different though, so find a resistance that feels challenging for you while maintaining really great form throughout. You will also need a bench. Now, it doesn't have to be a workout bench. If you don't have a workout bench around, grab something similar around the house. Like a chair, a stool, an ottoman, all would work really great. Some of these exercises, we just use the bench to increase the range of motion, so you could perform them on the mat as well. You will also need to have a wall available for today's workout. Now, you will be placing a foot on the wall, so you may or may not, once you have shoes on for that workout, you'll be propping it up like so. Now, if that is not accessible to you, what you could do is you could prop your foot on a bench. You could also just perform a B stance RDL in place of what we are doing on the wall. I also prefer to have this wall handy for the single leg toe taps, just so we can help stabilize the core to keep the hips level. Again, optional for that, but good to have around just in case. And lastly, you're going to need a mat. I'm also recommending having a towel and hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We begin with a quick 3-minute warm up. We have 6 exercises for 30 seconds before moving into our actual workout. We have supersets today, so we are pairing 2 exercises at a time. The first exercise will be performed for 75 seconds. We'll then have 10 seconds to transition into our second exercise, which will be performed for 60 seconds. After that second exercise, we will have 15 seconds to recover before moving on to a new superset. Now, it is non-repeat today. However, if we do one side of the body, we will be matching it on the other side as well. Today is all about building strength and experiencing that burn. So we have minimal equipment, just a pair of dumbbells, a mini band. We're gonna light your glutes and legs up with this limited equipment. If needed, rest, pause throughout the set. All right, enough of me talking. Grab your stuff and let's get to work. We begin your workout with dead bugs, so meet me on your mat. Extend the arms up high. We extend opposite leg, opposite arm, and then use your core to draw it back in. Let's go. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to pull it back in. Next up, we have bird dogs. We come to a tabletop position and continue opposite leg, opposite arm, but in a tabletop position in 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have a single leg downward facing dog to a lunge. We'll start with the left leg first in 3, 2, and 1. First, bring it to that downward dog position. Extend left leg and then bring left foot to the outside of the left hand. Bring it up. Bring it down. Take it to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg goes up. Bring that foot to the outside of the right hand, and then repeat. Next up, we have an alternating lateral lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, feet go wide, heels in, toes out. Lunge it to one side, add a little twist, and then take it to the other side, add a little twist. We end our warm up with a sumo squat in 3, 2. Keep the feet like this. Take it down, pulse, bring it up, down, pulse, bring it up.
Lights down low, still wondering what you're saying.
Last 3, 2, and 1. We begin your workout. Our first exercise of the day will be dumbbell step-ups. I'll have a dumbbell in each hand. Make sure your foot is entirely on the surface, your bench, your stool, your chair. Drive it up. Feel that glute drive you up. Control it down. Try to use that back leg as little as possible. This begins your workout in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
Lights down low, still wondering what you're saying. Please don't go, I'd rather have you staying. What is this game you're playing? Even if it hurts with time, we were never meant to fight. Something at the finish line.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells off to the side. Next up, we have body weight toe taps. So start at the top. We're taking it back really, really slow. Take it back for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. If you have that wall handy, use that wall to help stabilize. 3, 2, 1. Barely tap. Drive it up. Think about the hip hinge movement. So send that left hip back, back, back. Drive it up. When we hinge from the hip, the glute is lengthening, and then we contract it on the way up. The slower you go, the more challenging it will feel. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We repeat that same superset, but this time we do it on the right side. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Again, try to use that back foot as little as possible. It's all in the right, so feel that right glute drive you up. Keep your hips level. Core stays tight and active throughout to help stabilize the hips.
Still here we are, my friend, over 10 years down the road. 3 kids in a big old house, can't weigh a heavy load. Well, I gotta give it to you, don't know how you found the time. Making all ends meet while running down that line. Keep it low, love. It's a tricky thing. You gotta let it fly. You gotta get it in wings. If you wanna make it right, move and ride. Don't hold on too tight. You know you gotta try. Keep it love alive.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Set those dumbbells down. We have body weight toe taps next. If you have a wall handy, use it to help stabilize. Slow. Let's go. Hinge that right hip back, back, back. Drive it up. back, back, back. Drive it up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Next up, we have dumbbell banded hamstring curls. So go ahead and slide that band right above the knees. You grab the dumbbell with the feet. We bring it up, quarter rep, and extend really slow for 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, quarter rep at the top. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you don't have the elevation, you can perform this on the mat, on the ground as well. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release your dumbbell. Now we're going to be using the resistance of the band. So press against the band. Go ahead, bring it up. Pulse at the top. You go out and up, all the way down. Out and up, quarter rep, all the way down. Out and up, quarter rep, all the way down. So we're really isolating the glutes, especially the glute medius. Now you can also perform this on the mat, but this provides a little bit of extra range of motion. Last 3, 2, and 1. Recovered. Now we have a single leg RDL. Left leg is straight. Your right leg is going to be propped up against the wall. Have your feet about 2 feet away from the wall. Dumbbell in the left hand. Core stays tight. We take it back, 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 and then drive it up. This band isn't doing anything. We're using it for the second exercise. So focus on sending the hips back, back, back. Drive it up. And I want you to press the back foot into the wall. So if you can't do that, you may need to just walk it back a little bit more. Again, find the sweet spot with the feet. My foot is about 2 feet out in front of the wall. You may need to walk it out. You may need to walk it in. Press that right foot into the wall. Send both hips back, back, back. Drive it up. And when you drive it up, use both heels to drive you up. Your spine is still. The movement comes from the hips. Hips back, hips forward. We're feeling it in the glute and in the hamstring of the standing leg. Last 3, 2, set the dumbbell down. We are still stabilizing with the left glute. Now the right leg is going to go out. We're abducting. Let's go. Drive it out. 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 This glute is working. Your hamstring is on fire from the previous exercise. Your glute medius is stabilizing on this side. Your glute medius is abducting on this side. Slight hinge forward. So we're not straight up, straight down. You still have that hinge. Standing leg is on fire. I know it's fatiguing. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Other side is next. Right leg grounds, right hand has the dumbbell, left foot goes on the wall. You're keeping a little bit of tension in the band throughout. Make sure you can hinge the hips back and press that foot against the wall. Core stays tight. Take it down, slow and controlled. Drive it up. Slow and controlled. Drive it up. Don't let that hip sway off to the side. Keep it tight. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release the dumbbell. Feet stay exactly where they are. Standing glute, hamstring is on fire. Now we abduct left leg. Drive left heel into the wall, and you're just going out. Have a slight hinge forward. This side is on fire, all right? Even though it's not moving, it's on fire. We're feeling it from the previous exercise. We have that hinge. We have tension in the glute and hamstring on this side, and we are working this side as well, even though this side may just be feeling it more. Core stays tight. Don't let that hip sway off to the side. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Okay, squats are next. Good old squats. Front loaded. 1 dumbbell in each hand. Keep tension on the band. Tripod stance. We take it down. Quarter rep at the bottom. Drive it up. Quarter rep at the bottom. Drive it up. Everyone's range of motion will be different here, so honor your range of motion. Last rep. Put those dumbbells down. We have monster walks next. Walk 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Maintain a little squat throughout. Walk it forward at an angle for 4. Walk it back at an angle for 4. So go forward, angled. Now go back, angled. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Next up, we have extra range of motion abductions. We will do left side first. Left leg will come slightly in front of the bench. To get that extra range of motion, right leg is back, bring it up, quarter rep, bring it down.
See you walking past me down. So good at pretending, keep on smiling in my tiny bubble, like a movie without ending, spending time like it was going backwards.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Take that same working leg, so your right knee will go onto the bench, stabilize with the hands. Now we have straight leg kickbacks. Again, same leg is working. We bring it up and then down. Keep that low back still. So we don't want movement in the low back going on, or else we will feel it in the low back. So think about keeping the front of the abs nice and tight to help stabilize, and really squeeze left glute as you drive that leg up.
Meditation through the yoga lessons, going greener by the minute. Soon I can't wear any other colors. Posters covering my walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read blind. Breathing in and breathing out to get smaller.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Other side is next. We're just flipping it around. So now your right leg, right glute will be the working side. Let's go. Quarter rep at the top. Last 3, 2, and wow, 1. Bring it to that tabletop position on your bench. Extra range of motion kickbacks. Right leg stays the working side. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Last 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, recover. Copenhagen planks are next. Your left foot will go on top of the bench. Your right leg will adduct into the bench. I'll show you some modifications once we begin in 3, 2, and 1. So squeeze the bench, bring it down. Squeeze the bench, bring it down. Now, if needed, just take it to this option, and you would only be pressing your left foot into the bench to really fire up your left adductor or your inner thigh. But if you can, try to add the bottom adductor or bottom inner thigh as well. Use this hand to help stabilize.
Try so hard to take my eyes off you. I'm about to lose my common sense. The moment when you showed up, then I knew, oh my, here we go again. Are you coming back to my life after all we said and done? Are you coming back to my life? I thought that you were gone. I thought that you were gone.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Release. Back it up a little bit away from your bench or your stool or your chair. Now we're coming to an iso side plank hold. Abduct the left leg up. Keep tension on the band throughout. This is pretty challenging, especially on that bottom oblique and your shoulder. So if needed, release the bottom knee. And recover. Other side is next. So now we'll be isolating your right inner thigh a little bit more. So if you can, squeeze it, release it. So your top leg pressing in, squeezing the bottom as well. Again, if you don't have a workout bench, a chair would work excellent as well. Remember, the modification would be this, and you would just be working on pressing your top foot into the bench, firing up that inner thigh only. Last 3, 2, and 1. Back it up from your bench just a little bit. We have side plank abductions. So we take it up and then down. Try to keep tension on the band throughout and don't lose the slack by bringing it all the way down. Now, if needed, option or modification would be to release the bottom knee.
I'm saying let's go. You're saying maybe. Let's find a disco. You're stuck.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Final superset of the workout. Feet elevated, banded dumbbell bridges. So grab your dumbbell, place your heels on your elevation. We're going to start at the very top of this movement. So squeeze your glutes, isolate the glutes. Now we're going to bring it halfway down, all the way up, 2 count hold. Halfway down, all the way up, 2 count hold. And when you hold at the top, I also want you to press into the band. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep the dumbbell and the band exactly where they are. Just back away from your bench a little bit. We have bridges on the mat, 1 to 1/4 rep. So pulse at the top, bring it down. Keep tension on the band throughout. When you pulse at the top, pulse out into the band as well. So up and out.
Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best.
In 10 seconds, we hold at the top and we abduct. This will begin our glute burnout. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Squeeze the glutes. Now just press into the band. Out. 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 Five seconds, hold it out and pulse up. In 3, 2, hold it out, now pulse up. Little tiny pulses up. In 5 seconds, we ditch the dumbbell. We have frog pumps in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell down to the side, external rotation of the hips. So draw the outer blades of the feet together. and bring it up. Pulse out into the band. Up and out. Up and out. In 10 seconds, we hold and squeeze. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, squeeze, 30 seconds. 1 inch higher, drive into the band, 1 inch. Press into the band. Glutes go up, 1 inch higher, press into the band. Hold it, you got this. 1 inch higher, press into the band. Here's your last 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, squeeze harder. I lost count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The bird was taking over my brain. Sorry about that. Wow. Go down slow. Bring the knees in, and however you can, just take that band, throw it off to the side. And let's stretch, figure 4 stretch. So cross one leg over, bring it in. Gentle press against the inner thigh with the elbow, and then pull it in. And when you're ready, switch sides. Slowly release, grab a hold of the backs of the hamstrings, give yourself 3 gentle rolls up. Last 2, and bring it all the way up. One leg goes out to the side. Face me. We're going to go up and over, feeling it more along the Q out. We'll get into that hamstring shortly. Inhale up, now face the toe. You can grab, you can add a little twist. Bring it back up, other side. Quick stretches, because this was a quick workout. If you want more of a stretch, I will link some below. I highly recommend checking out the 15-minute hip stretch after this. Feels real good. real good. Bring it up, face the toe. And let's get fancy with it. Just keep the right foot in front. And let's get to the hip flexor. Reach up and over. Now hinge it forward. Little rotation. And then if you want, if it is accessible, you can add the quad stretch. If not, just leave the foot down. One more big deep inhale. Exhale, release. Take it to the other side. Reaching up and over. Deep hip flexor stretch. My favorite. And then when you're ready, hinge forward, a little twist. You can hang out here, or if it is accessible, bend the knee and add the quad stretch. I like to kind of just pulse it in and then hold. One more big deep inhale. And on the exhale, release. As long as you tried your best, that is what matters the most. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day, my friends. You rock.